Hello and welcome to Method Tutorials. My name is Errol and we are going through a series of videos on activities. Today we're going to take a look at activity types. In my Method CRM dashboard, I will click the new snapshot in the Activities app, scroll down to the Types field, and I will expand the drop-down. As you can see, there are a number of stock types that an activity can be. And I can edit these or even add my own by clicking on the New Edit Activity Type. Here we go, a new screen of all the activity types. Notice that each type has a category. There are only a few categories: phone call, email, other, appointment, and task. Categories help you organize your activity types, but they also will change settings in the activity itself. Do you remember that certain activity types would set the status to complete, and other types would reveal a do-end field? That is dependent on category. Here, let me show you a graph. As you can see, the categories email, other, phone call, and web comment will set the status to completed by default, while appointment and task will set the status to not started. Furthermore, the appointment and task categories will also show the do end field. All good? Okay, enough about categories. Let's edit a type, like the meeting type. Here we can see the active checkbox is checked. That means we can select it in the dropdown. Show on calendar will have the activity show on the calendar. Cause reminder will remind the user that this activity is coming up. This checkbox indicates if it's specific to an app. And the final checkbox will set up a follow-up to the activity. When I check it, this pops up and you can set up the follow-up details here. Of course, this follow-up won't be saved until the user hits save, so no worries about creating activities in the background. Now let's go back and take a look at another activity type, for example, the phone call. Notice that it is active, but nothing else is checked. Since this activity is a phone call, it doesn't show up on the calendar, nor does it cause a reminder, nor does it create a follow-up. Make sense? For a list of what each activity type does, please check the documentation. Okay, why don't we create a brand new activity type? I'll select New Activity Type. Let me call it Huddle. It's going to be a short meeting. We'll change the category to Appointment, and I'll check Show on Calendar and set off a reminder. Description, typically used for short meetings. Now I'll save it. Nice! I have a brand new activity type and it's in our grid on the next page. Now it's time to use it. So I'll go back to our Create an Activity. Let's see, short meeting, huddle with Bob. Contact is Bob Crenshaw. Change type to Huddle. Because it was a category of appointment, a due date end comes up. I'll start this appointment to start at 9 for tomorrow. And it will end 15 minutes later because it's a short meeting. Okay, let's save this activity. And it's done. I'm going to go into my calendar because it's supposed to show there. And there it is. All good. It's also supposed to send out an email reminder. Of course, this won't work if the user it is assigned to does not have this enabled. And I can find that by going over to the right menu and finding Preferences. And if I scroll down to Notifications, I can see that I didn't have it turned on. Every user has to make sure they have this turned on or they won't get reminders. And if you are an admin of this account, you will need to enable reminders for the whole company. And that's down here. If you don't enable it, no matter what the users have set, they won't get reminders. So make sure you do that. And that's it. That's activity types. If you have any questions, leave a comment on YouTube, check out our documentation, post on our forums, or you can tweet us at MethodCRM. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.